welcome to our channel once again. Today, I'm extremely delighted that Mr. Beyden is here with us once again. Just to let you know that Mr. Beyden has already joined us for 5 tips about writing. I'll be posting that link in the description box. Right now, Mr. Beyden will be letting us know about his top 5 tips for speaking test in general. Thank you, Beyden. Over to you.
Hey guys. All right, let's get started. So the tips I'm going to share today are largely about more the philosophy of speaking rather than just a few little words. So here's a first simple tip. So when I went to do my IELTS speaking test, I was very, very nervous. And I found myself in a room with lots of other nervous people. And we were all quiet. The atmosphere was so tense, you could cut it with a knife. And looking back on that, and I went in, I was, it's my language, it shouldn't be a problem, but I was really nervous as well. So looking back on that, I think a good thing to do to deal with that problem is actually give someone a call before you do the test. So call a friend, speak in English for 5 minutes, just warm yourself up a little bit. Because if you come in like cold, it's almost like an athlete. You need to do some stretching. The same, give someone a call, speak in English before your test. And that should warm you up. That should help you. All right. I've got my next point written on my hand here. Okay. Next one is don't worry about mistakes too much. Okay. So when I hear someone speak to me, in about 15 or 20 seconds, I usually know what IELTS score they would be most times. So a lot of people think, oh, I made this little mistake, that's why I will get a 6 or whatever. It's like, no, you have like 12, 14 minutes of evidence of what your real ability is. One moment is not going to change anything. Like the examiner is better than that. They should be. They'll be able to see your speaking as a whole. One part's not going to destroy you, so don't panic. Okay. Let's see, my third point here is to be confident. Now, obviously, we need to fake confidence sometimes. That's the way it goes. But don't be shy. Don't be super quiet. Project some, just be yourself, be natural. Project some positive energy. You don't have to be super loud, but try not to, naturally, your voice will be quieter on the day because you'll be nervous. So try and go the other way, a little bit louder, a little bit more, all the good things to do to sound more confident. Shoulders back. I'm terrible with that. My posture's awful, but they're good things to do. Be loud, don't be all shy and quiet. That's not going to help you. The next one is to be free, okay? Don't box yourself in. So if they ask you a question and you don't have much to say about it, or you think, stupid question, what am I going to say here? Don't say too much. And then you get another question and, you get a little story that comes to mind. Let yourself go. You're allowed to. Okay. So if you don't have much to say, don't say much. If you do have something to say, let it go. Don't limit yourself with all these rules. Okay. The examiner just wants evidence of your speaking. It's not like I need 10 seconds for every answer. Just go with what feels natural for you. Okay. And the last one is the most important. And this one I would say is to be present. Now, what do I mean to be present? Sometimes when I do practice tests with students, while I'm talking to them, they're looking away from me and I can see they're trying to catch something in their memory. They've studied something, they learned a whole bunch of tricks and they're over here, they're not with me. And that's terrible, okay? What will happen is you'll actually start to sound robotic, strange, awkward, and it just sabotages your score. Just be normal like you're talking to anyone else, talking to your best friend. Relax, normal, okay? Don't be overthinking it. I think I don't want to contradict any other teachers, but there is a danger that you're thinking about too much stuff and you're not just talking to the person. So remember, relax, be natural. It's like you're talking to a friend. Don't overthink it, okay? And that would be my main tips. As you can see, the whole idea is Try and be yourself when you're doing it. Don't take yourself to a place that is not the real you. And I think that's the best thing I could advise people to do. Relax, be yourself. Okay, and that's it. That's my 5 tips for you.
Perfectly fine, brother. The last one was really what I should say, the most impressive one, because if we are not focusing or if we are not being with a person who we are supposed to be, so that would really destroy an image also. That, okay, this guy doesn't have the confidence even to look at in the eyes of the examiner. So, like eye contact or maybe the gestures and postures towards the examiner should be accordingly done. So I
Yeah,
think these tips are really amazing. And as you initially said that these would be like with the philosophical kind of stuff that you would share. So thank you very much, mate, for giving us time. And it's our pleasure that you have accepted our invitation to join us once again. Thank you, Beyden.
okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. So I hope to see you again with some other kind of stuff on reading. I think because from a native speaker, when the candidates are obviously looking for some reading tips as well. So I guess if in some like maybe 2 weeks time, if you have some time, then we can spare some time for reading tips from your side.
I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll try.
Okay, bro. Okay.
See what I can.
No problem. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, obviously you can write on your other hand, no problem.
Yeah.
The 5 tips for reading. Yeah.
Yeah.
So perfectly fine. So thank you,
I probably,
Beyden. Thank you once
yeah.
again.